All right. Thank you for joining us in this mini series on how to create a family office. I appreciate how much time you've spent with me. I hope it simulates going out to an hour and 20-minute lunch together and me just talking the whole time, trying to give you as much value as possible. I would feel bad doing that. I would be asking you questions. We wouldn't possibly get through what we just got through in this mini series, even over one long lunch. I hope this really replaces you and I having a hour-long Zoom call or hour-and-a-half Zoom call, some very long written out emails communicating all of these ideas, and helps show how much we've learned in 15 years creating over 200 family offices. If you want access to my book for $100 million plus net worth families called Centimillionaire Strategies, if you want access to my book on single family offices, where I interview 30 single family offices and put their names right in the book, if you want our resource guide on how to start a family office, my book on that, or our dashboard for setting up and planning your family office, then shoot an email to me at richard@investorclub.com or text me at 305-333-1155, and I'll send those resources over to you. I'd love to schedule a phone call with you, meet up and have a cup of coffee, have breakfast together. You could come to one of our 15 live events a year for free. If you are a registered private investor with us and with me, then we're able to not only have you attend our events, but possibly as we get to know each other, speak at one of the events. If you're not the type to speak, but you want to leverage our $4 million plus a year in overhead we have running our investor club, we can get to know and help you design your direct investment strike zone, help you create your family office. And again, we do all of that for free because we know we're going to get to know you, and then keep in mind your very specific direct investment strike zone. And then if you show up to one of our events, we could look at the 1,000 people attending and say, you know what, I think that Ryan or Stephanie over here or the XYZ family would really enjoy meeting these 7 people out of 1,000 on the roster. We can read the bios of everyone attending our event. Say, these 7 people would be excellent for the XYZ family to meet. Maybe there are 4 different second-gen families that are all worth $50 million plus with the son or daughter taking over, for example. Or we had the founders of Topgolf come to us who are starting a new concept, and we were able to direct them directly to one family who had an interest in golf and had told us to keep them in mind for golf investments, for example. If you can never make it to our live events because you're just way too busy and it's out of the question, then keep us in mind when you're traveling. I'm based in Scottsdale. Half my team is in South Florida. Travel quite a bit, so I can keep you in mind when I'm coming through your city. And then also, it's part of our job to look out for our clients and design a private equity deal origination process for you, whether you come to our events or not, or keep you top of mind, whether you attend in person at our events or not. At one of our events, we typically have 50 to 150 5-minute speed meetings going on in the back of the room or in side rooms, really, private side rooms. And so the number of face-to-face meetings we fit in at a 3-day event is equal to what we normally get done over a whole 2-month period. We get done 2 months of work over a 3-day period at our event. So I really encourage you to check at least one out per year. Love to meet you in person. Love to see if we could explore working together. If you want to evaluate our company to decide whether you'd like to work together or not, there's a few websites you can reference: familyoffices.com, billionaires.com, commercialrealestate.com. And again, you can email me at richard@investorclub.com or text me at 305-333-1155. And then the other thing is that we did a background check on myself through a company called VCheck. They do 30,000 background checks a year. We recommend them. We do them on just about all of our partners. And you could call them to make sure I didn't make up a 17-page background check on myself. But if we're going to be working together personally, we need to build trust. I hope this mini-series built a lot of trust with you. I hope it's one of the more valuable things you've watched on YouTube related to setting up your family office, creating one, or investing your wealth, or investing in smart ways with great strategies. But if you also would like to see the background check, just so you know I am who I say I am, we have nothing to hide there. And we just look forward to working with you and developing a relationship. So hope you enjoyed this mini-series. Thank you for watching all of our work. Let's keep in touch as we both grow in the future. Take care.